Hi my friends, I'd just like to share with you the way I make floats for pole fishing or for just normal float fishing. As you can see, these floats work quite well. All you need basically is kebab sticks and then these foam sheets that I bought from Amazon. They're very cheap, so you don't need much extra or much else. And then heat shrinks that one can use, heat shrinks that's usable for electrical wire insulation. I bought a whole pack of them also, I think from Amazon, very cheap, that I shrink with heat, steam, to secure the line on the float. So as you can see, I just cut these foam sheet in half. You can cut it any length you want for any shape or size you want your float to be. And then I just cut the stick in half with a small hacksaw, and you can then just file off the ends to make it nice and smooth, or to round it off smoothly. What I do then is I use super glue to glue the kebab stick to the foam, and it's strong. So once the glue is dried, then I roll up the foam to the desired thickness I want the float to be. So just make sure the stick is glued properly, the super glue is dry, and then you just carefully roll it to the desired thickness you want the float to be. Once you have the thickness, you can just cut it with a blade. And then you can, what I usually do is I just glue the end part of the foam, put some super glue on there, and just roll the foam right to the edge where the glue is, and then keep it for a while so the glue dries and the foam is properly glued together. Yeah, so once it's dry, as you can see, make sure all the gaps are nicely glued down and that there's no unglued areas on the foam. So what I do then is I take a marker, and just on the ends of the foam I just draw a line right around so that I know exactly where I can cut the foam to round it off. I cut it at an angle so it rounds off nicely. The lines are just a guideline to know where to cut. It's not the prettiest float, or the nicest looking float, but it works well and it's very practical and efficient. So you can see I've rounded off the edges nice and smoothly, and now I'm using nail polish, just a transparent nail polish to seal the bamboo kebab stick. It dries quickly and it doesn't take much time or doesn't take much nail polish. Maybe paint a little bit on the foam to seal it off nicely. So here we are, it's been painted with nail polish. So for the next step, I use a thick monofilament line that I make a loop, and then I just cut the loop about 2 or 3 centimeters long. I use this as a connecting point or as a eye for the line to go through, And because it's quite thick, the line, it's also spring loaded and helps to keep my main line in place. So I just slip the tube on over the line like that. And so when I steam the heat shrinks, it will secure the line inside and it will keep nice and tight on the kebab stick. Now I just the sleeves on. I like the black sleeves. It helps, especially when there's a lot of glare on the water, it helps me to see the float better. In many cases the red also works nicely, but especially when it's cloudy and so on, then the black stands out better for me, and it's easier for me to see or detect movement of the float. So as you can see, I'm steaming the heat shrinks and it's shrinking from the heat, but it doesn't burn. If you use any other heat source like a light or anything, it might burn the plastic or the sleeves. And then once I'm finished, I just trim off the monofilament ends to round everything off nicely. You can see also on the tip of the float where it tapers to the end, the heat shrink also takes the form of the shape of the tip. I have to say these floats work very nicely. I haven't had any problems using them. They're very easy and quick to make. Very simple, and you can even, just before you go fishing, make the night before, make a few floats. I rarely lose any of my floats, so I don't have a problem with not having enough floats. So you can see the end result, and here's a carp a mirror carp I caught on the pink float on exactly the same type of floats that I've been making, and as you can see, they work. Thank you for watching the video. Please like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a nice day.